So we are in Italy, in Varano, close to Dallara, to shake down the new Formula 3 car. I think everything went really smooth, both on the electronic side, on the chassis side. Straight away, I could jump in, same seat as I used in a Formula 2 car, same pedal positions, and it was all good to go. So it was really nice that we had changing conditions. So we had wet running, dry weather running. We did long runs, short runs, tested a couple of engine maps and the cooling side. So everything, straight away felt really good. So I think that's very encouraging.
So the new car has been designed to make sure that we can have really close racing, which means that the car can follow each other all around the track. So we made sure that all the design was going in that direction. So we made a lot of CFD and a lot of analysis to make sure that we can reach these targets.
Formula 3 is always close competition, so we have no doubt about that. But I'm sure that the new car will make it even closer than today. So that's at least the target we are having at the FIA.
The way you sit already is very similar to Formula 2, which I think is a really good step when you want to do the switch straight away.
We accommodate a wider range of driver within the cockpit itself, allowing a wider positionment of the pedal box, but also positionment of the steering wheel and the general configuration of the body of the driver installed within the cockpit.
We have put a lot of emphasis in that to make sure that ergonomically the car was comfortable, easy to work with. The steering wheel also has been accommodated for drivers with smaller hands to make sure that they can hold the steering wheel the same way.
This will definitely help the drivers get a better preparation in F3 to jump into F2. That transition will be easier.
One of the new areas of the car is the implementation of the 16-inch tire, which is something that I would say that we are the first ones to be implementing this solution. Hopefully this is going to give new options for the new drivers to be adapting to Formula 3 car.
16-inch wheel means that the shoulder of the tire will be smaller, so the car will be more reactive. So for the teams and the driver, it will be a different way to set up the car.
Pirelli has done a really good job to kind of have something that feels quite stable, both in the dry and in the wet.
We've been working with the same partners, namely Dallara and Mecachrome, with a new chassis and a new engine, and with Pirelli for the tires and also with a different size of tires.
We already have on the car some 55% sustainable fuel provided by Aramco, and we are working to develop this fuel and move toward the 100%.
We want to try to achieve that already for 2025, which is next year. So it's going to be the first year with this new Formula 3 car, and knowing that after that, the next step will go to synthetic fuel.
The car has been designed to make sure that we are aligned with the latest safety standard settled by the FIA.
The front of the car, the nose, the front crash box, the side pods are quite similar to what we've been doing in Formula 2 and what they do in Formula 1.
Probably the main improvement is in the sidewall of the cockpit beside the driver. The car is now well higher than the previous generation in terms of strength of the sidewalls.
By the introduction of the new Formula 2 for 2024, we really did a great step. Now the logic behind is to be able to do the same with the new Formula 3 car.
Everything has been done exactly with the same kind of force that you need on an F1 chassis. So we've developed it as well with Dallara and with the FIA as much as possible to make sure that we would have great racing and good overtaking.
Mainly we work to transfer the concept of F1 aerodynamic development that was introduced in 2022 to improve the way the car generates weight behind it and allow the following car to struggle less in terms of downforce and in terms of aero performance.
Is a step forward, more in accordance with the 2026 Formula 1 regulations. So I think this will definitely help the drivers get a better preparation in F3 to jump into F2. That transition will be easier. Yeah, it's one of the toughest championships in the world, so I think it's definitely a car that will challenge you.